All right, let's dive into something huge that's happening right under our noses, what we're calling the advertising singularity. We're going to look at some fresh research from the Journal of Interactive Advertising to see how AI isn't just tweaking ads, it's completely rewriting the entire rulebook of influence.
So where's all this coming from? Well, our guide for this journey is a really forward-thinking editorial by Jooyoung Kim. It gives us a sneak peek into how academics are trying to get their heads around a future that's, showing up way faster than anyone thought. Hey, remember this? You know the drill. Scrolling through 10 blue links on Google, clicking one, hitting the back button, trying some new keywords, that whole song and dance just to find what you were looking for? Well, I hope you're not too attached to it, because that entire process is about to become a thing of the past.
And that's the perfect lead-in to our first big idea here. We're moving from an era of searching for things to an era of having a dialogue. The fundamental way we get information online is shifting from typing commands into a box to just having a conversation.
Now, the magic behind all this is something called Agentic AI. And this is really important. We're not just talking about an AI that can spit out some text or make a pretty picture. No, these are AI systems that are built to make decisions and act on them, all by themselves, to handle really complex stuff. It's kind of like the difference between a calculator, which just does what you tell it, and a true personal assistant that you can just tell, hey, book me a trip to Hawaii, and it handles the flights, the hotel, everything, just from that one conversation.
To really get how wild this is, we got to take a step back in time, to what you might call advertising's golden age. This was the era when human beings, people in ad agencies, were completely in the driver's seat. They made all the important calls.
Back then, advertisers had this classic toolkit, the 4W1H. They decided what the ad would say and look like, where people would see it, when it would run, who they were trying to reach, and how it would get to them. Every single one of those was a deliberate, strategic choice made by a person.
Yeah, well, that whole era, it's pretty much over. We are now stepping into the age of the answer engine, where AI is taking on the job of being the main gatekeeper to all the world's information.
So here's the absolute game changer. Instead of you getting a long list of websites you have to dig through, you just ask your question, and you get one single packaged answer. You see this with things like Google's AI overviews. And this has led to this massive rise in what they call zero-click searches, where you get everything you need right there on the results page without ever clicking through to another website. The AI just hands you the answer.
This completely flips the script for marketers. For the last 20 years, the whole game has been SEO, search engine optimization, all about using the right keywords to get your link to the top of the page. The new game, it's GEO, Generative Engine Optimization. The goal isn't to be number one on a list anymore. The goal is to get your product, your service, your idea woven directly into the answer the AI gives you. For any brand out there, this means the old playbook is basically obsolete.
So remember that 4W1H toolkit we just talked about? In this new world, Agentic AI is grabbing the controls for every single piece of it. It's generating the what, it's picking the where and when, it's building the who on the fly, and it's deciding the how. The entire thing is becoming automated, synthetic.
And that brings us to this really mind-bending question, one that gets right to the core of this whole thing. If an AI is in the middle of everything, mediating our reality, what even is an advertisement anymore? The very definition is just up for grabs.
Just look at how this breaks down. It's fascinating. Ads used to be mediated by things like a website or a TV channel, right? Now they're mediated by the AI agent itself. They used to be started by a brand. Now they're brand-inspired, meaning the AI just pulls from a brand's data to create something new. And the audience? It's not some static demographic group anymore. It's a fluid thing, constructed by the AI in the moment.
And this all leads to a brand new and kind of intense definition of interactive advertising, a brand-inspired communication experience where persuasion develops through ongoing interaction.
And this is so important. Interactivity doesn't mean what it used to. We're not talking clicks, scrolls, or view counts. The new way to measure success is the quality of the relational experience you have with that AI. Do you trust it? Is it actually helpful? Is it relevant to you? That's the new bottom line. So, where is all this heading? Well, welcome to a new digital reality the author calls the AI-verse. And in this strange new world, we are all going to have to face some absolutely massive questions.
So what is the AI-verse? Think of it as this completely connected ecosystem where these smart, agentic AIs are woven into the fabric of our daily lives, creating this constant, ever-adapting flow of information and, well, influence.
And living in this world raises some really, really big challenges. I mean, if an AI can generate emotion just to persuade you, could that ever feel truly authentic? And when an AI talks you into buying something, who's actually responsible? The brand? The person who coded the AI? You? And how are we supposed to trust a little sponsored content warning when it's just delivered as a natural part of a conversation?
Which leaves us with this one final, really crucial thought to chew on. As these incredibly powerful, incredibly persuasive, and deeply personalized AI agents become our main guides to the world, that line between our own free will and the AI's subtle suggestion is going to get blurrier and blurrier. So the question is, in this new era, how much of any choice you make is truly your own?